Hello everybody. Welcome to PMN Online. Here I will show you how to create a workspace in Power BI. Creating a workspace in Power BI can seem a bit daunting at first, especially if you're just beginning your journey with this powerful tool. But don't worry, by the time we finish this tutorial, you'll not only know how to set up a workspace, but you'll also understand why it's such an essential part of organizing your data projects, collaborating effectively with your team, and publishing insightful reports. Whether you're working independently or coordinating with a group, understanding workspaces in Power BI is crucial for efficient teamwork and data management. So, let's dive right into this step-by-step guide. First, let's clarify what a workspace in Power BI actually is. Imagine you're involved in a group project and you need a central place to store all your resources so that everyone can access them easily. This is exactly what a workspace provides. It's like your own secure shared folder in the cloud, where you can keep all your Power BI assets, such as datasets, reports, dashboards, and even ready-to-use apps. Now, there are two main types of workspaces in Power BI. First, there's My Workspace, which is completely private. Think of it as your personal sandbox, where you can draft or experiment with ideas without worrying about anyone else seeing them until you're ready. Then, there are shared workspaces designed for team collaboration. These allow you to work alongside others and publish your content as an app. This is incredibly useful if you want to transition from individual analysis to making decisions as a team. Before we get started with the creation process, there are a couple of prerequisites you'll need. You must have a Power BI Pro license or access to premium capacity if your organization offers that, and of course, a Power BI service account. If you haven't signed up for one yet, simply head over to app.powerbi.com. Think of this site as your home base for all Power BI activities. Now let's walk through the actual steps to create a workspace. Once you're logged into the Power BI service, turn your attention to the left-hand navigation pane. Near the bottom, you'll see an option for Workspaces. Click on it, and then select Create a Workspace. This is where the setup process begins. You'll be prompted to fill in a few fields. For the workspace name, choose something clear and specific. For example, instead of naming it just Sales, try Sales Analytics. This will make it easier for you and your team to locate the right workspace, even months or years in the future. While the description is not mandatory, it's always a good idea to add a sentence or two about the purpose of the workspace. This small step can prevent a lot of unnecessary questions later on. You can even upload an image or logo to make the workspace instantly recognizable, which is especially helpful if your organization handles multiple teams or projects simultaneously. There are also some advanced settings you should be aware of. You can set the license mode, decide whether the workspace will use pro licenses or be backed by premium capacity. Choose the option that aligns with your organization's setup. There's also a contact list to consider. This is where you specify who will receive notifications and act as the main point of contact for the workspace. You can enter a group email or individual emails for this. It's a small but significant step, especially if your workspace ever encounters issues or experiences a surge in activity. Once you've completed all the necessary fields, just hit Save. And there you have it. Your new workspace will appear right in the left pane, ready for you and your team to start your collaborative efforts. But before you dive into uploading your reports, you might want to add some teammates. Open your new workspace and look for the access options. Here you can add people or groups and set their permission levels. Admins have full control. They can add members, adjust settings, or even delete the workspace. Members can edit content, contributors can assist in building or enhancing reports, and viewers can only see what has been published. If you're unsure about the appropriate access level for someone, no worries, you can always modify it later as your project evolves. So how do you get your reports and dashboards into the workspace? It's quite simple if you're using Power BI Desktop. Just click Publish, and when prompted, select your new workspace. Give it a few moments, and your reports along with their associated datasets will appear in the workspace, organized and accessible to everyone you've added. Let's quickly go over some best practices. Assign clear, descriptive names to your workspaces, like finance reporting, so there's no confusion about what's inside. Assign viewer roles for those who only need to view content. Reserve contributor or member roles for your core team. Keep your workspace organized by utilizing the built-in categories like datasets, reports, dashboards, and apps, so everyone can find what they need easily. And remember, apps are an excellent way to curate and share content with your end users in a polished, professional manner. And just like that, you've learned not only how to create a workspace, but also how to manage its security and publish content within it. Hopefully you now have a better understanding of how to create a workspace in Power BI. For more step-by-step tutorials and guides, subscribe to PMN Online and never miss an update.